1851 Navies. I love them. They point so well. They point very well. But I figured out how to conceal carry them. Um, now, why would you do this? You wouldn't. You shouldn't. But I do. Um, I really love these 1851 Navies. So I'll show you how my sort of progression of how I was carrying. The first holster I got off eBay was this one, and this one is very interesting. It's a Confederate style um, holster for the 1851 Navy, and the fits like this, and the flap goes over it. And I think back in the day, in the Civil War era, people were more concerned about protecting the pistol from rain and snow and stuff, and they didn't want it to fall out. So this gun is pretty secure, upside down. It's not falling out of this holster, which is very. This is a very good holster. I got a belt for it, and I'll show you one thing about it. So here's my belt, and cool thing about it is that it's butt forward. And so I had been doing some research, and I learned that in the Civil War, people wore pistols butt forward, like this. And this is great because there's this thing called cavalry draw, where you do like this, and as you're spinning it around, you pull the trigger. I mean, no, you pull the hammer back as you're spinning around. It's a very fluid, natural motion. So this one, but it's facing back, and the draw, you have to pull up and see how far my arm has to go up for the barrel to come out of there. I think that's why in Hollywood, you wear it way low like this, so you're ready to draw real fast. But when I'm carrying a pistol around the farm, it's really uncomfortable to carry it like this. So you end up hiking it up. And I do carry this one around a lot. I really like this, and I carry it around a lot on my farm working. And I can work all day with this pistol, and I do. Probably a couple days ago, I wore it all day long, but I've been wearing my 1851 Navies. So I had that holster, and I was thinking like I was going to get another pistol, and I was thinking it'd be cool to have a cross draw holster. So I think this is the one. Is this one? So yeah, I got this cross draw holster. I think it's from Track of the Wolf. It's just a basic holster, and this is how I plan to carry my second pistol. Because I liked the first one so much, I was like, I need a second one. So here's the cross draw, like that. And I got this, like so. And it's a good way, but there was no piece of leather here. And when I would bend over, it fell out. I was camping one time, and I was around camp, and it fell out a couple of times. And I was like, oh, this is kind of dangerous. So I crafted a leather loop, to hold it on. And then I kind of got annoyed with the leather loop after a while. But I do think it's a good idea, probably, to have. Anyway, so that's how I was carrying it. Then I started studying some pictures of Wild Bill Hickok, and I noticed he had two pistols, but forward. And I started thinking about it, and I came up, and finally I'm getting to the point of my conceal carry method. So, I have two of these cross draw holsters, but I wear the pistols not in cross draw, but butt forward. So let's see if I can. And the concealment method depends on, I got them backwards, sorry. Depends on these overalls, but I wear overalls all the time. All the time. I have about 8 pair of this exact overalls, and every day I wear overalls because I can. And this concealment carry, this method of carry depends on overalls. Because I pass the belt underneath the bed, and I conceal the belt this way, so it doesn't look like I'm wearing a belt. Now, you'll note I have the cross-draw holster with, I've got it basically backwards, like so. Alright, put the pistols in. There's one. And here's the other. Now this is the basic method, and I probably shouldn't have gone through all that background information. But this is the basic method. And when I'm really trying to conceal them, put them up in my armpits. Alright, so there's that. I can also kind of carry them like this. Okay, and then I can also flip them all the way back so that they're like this. So I've been carrying these all day around the farm, and it's nice because there's no little leather strap to hold them in, but I'm bending over all the time. I'm working, I'm doing manual labor. It's a lot of weight to carry, but people wear weights on their body to get strong. So I just think about it as exercise, and it's a hobby. It's not something I suggest people do, but I do it. So experimenting with different cover garments, because you also need a cover garment. This one is kind of like a motorcycle jacket, and it's actually a concealed carry. It has pockets for concealed carry, but these giant pistols don't fit in there. And so you can't see the gun. No. That's a certain style. And in the summer, you might not be wanting to wear black. This is a nice lightweight shirt. And I can look kind of respectable. And I'm carrying 2 giant pistols. So I can put them back there. Don't really look too shabby. And I can even, if they're gonna poke out, I can put the barrels in my back pockets. It's very stable. So I was playing around with a minimalist idea, and I ordered this. This vest is kind of cheesy. It's really 80s, but here's a very minimalist cover garment, and still, I mean, if you didn't know that I had 2 pistols, giant pistols, then you would know. So it's completely concealed. The bib overalls are the key. You don't even know I'm wearing a belt. So here's another. This is a nice lightweight layer in the summer. And I just look like a redneck farmer. I mean, someone might suspect that I've got a pistol under there. They definitely wouldn't think it was 2 black powder pistols. And this type of shirt is what I've been wearing mostly for sun protection. And so I've been wearing this. This whole getup is quite warm if you're living in the South. I've been working in this shirt a lot. So now, one comment was, those pistols must be hard to draw from concealment. And with this cavalry method, they're not hard to draw at all. They come right out. It's an amazing method. So that's part of the deal. I'll try to put a picture of Wild Bill Hickok with his. In the picture, I think they were a little lower, but I mean, that is just super easy to come out. And I don't think that you should pull out 2 at a time. really, unless there's two people coming at you. It's not advice I'm giving. So yeah, that is my concealed carry method for 2 black powder pistols.